So he posted this on his YouTube community, correct? That Eric Nimmer.
Because that's where everybody goes to see your social media posts.
That's not true.
When you want to look, I've always said, guys, when I really need to get a message out there to the public, make a statement about my innocence into something, I always go on YouTube community and I write a YouTube post.
So here's what he said. Hello. I know in recent weeks there have been rumors about me circulating, and I personally chose not to engage. He's above you already. He's already above you.
He's above it, guy.
Already above it. As many of you know, I tend to take time off, etc., when things arise or if I'm not feeling well. And this last round has been exponentially worse in scope and involvement. Word salad. Which is not to say that it is unearned. It is what it is. As an adult, I have to wear that. Again, not admitting it.
He's not admitting anything, and he's not
Right.
apologizing, but he's making it sound like he's admitting things and apologizing. It's the
Exactly.
most enraging tact to take at this point.
This is While I have said in the past that I never wanted to stand on anything but my own jokes, writing, I did sit idly by and let falsehoods and exaggerations go uncorrected.
So it's other people's fault. They started it.
And then he let falsehoods and exaggerations. No.
So they started the rumors that he was a recon Marine.
No, we've played the videos. You're a fucking liar, man.
No, I got you, Eric.
Okay.
All right, I got you. I got my Nimmer's back right now. He didn't want to let his friends down. These bears, his words, he's saying that these people spread these falsehoods about him, that he just didn't want to let them, he didn't want to crush the bears. But the very bears that betrayed him by inflating his military service. He never said anything about recon.
There's no excuse for this. That's solely on me. Things that started out as bits, it's the bit, ended up being spun into some crazy folklore that even I don't fully understand. Point being, I'm not some Jamal Wick, Chris Kyle assassin at Navy SEAL, and honestly, didn't think people took that to heart until they saw Reeds. He was joking when he said he sent all these people to meet their virgins when he was on Crowder saying he was in the fucking Marines. Hoorah. Hoorah. Those were bits? It was a character? I'm usually the first to speak to my limitations, but I guess that wasn't the case. And for that apology to all I have been dragged in, for that I apologize to all that have been dragged into this, Owen. I'm not writing this to elicit any specific reaction, but for the sake of those that are perfectly willing to take blows on my behalf, Owen. I personally don't care what people think and know that it is the bottomless pit in regards to having to stop everything to defend oneself consistently. I'm just a guy that enjoys telling jokes, and that's what matters to me above all else. With that said, I believe people are unfairly going after my friends and colleagues. None of this should be on them. I know who I am, and so do those that have had the discussion with me. As for the future, I was planning on taking a step back to recover regardless of the controversy. Another reason for going private, muting everything, it was taking a monstrous toll on my mental health. I am deeply sorry for my own shortcomings.
So he's the victim. I just want to point out, guys, all right, that the real victim here
is him.
Is Eric Nimmer. And what we've done, clearly, because I've heard from the Bears of you guys are just mean and angry. Okay, so that should discount all of the federal documents we obtained because we're meanie heads. He's the victim, Royce.
He's the victim. I'm deeply sorry for my own shortcomings and misgivings, and have nothing to offer up but remorse, because remaining silent was unforgivable. If I do move forward with any of this, I will sure to come back, thoroughly explain. But as for now, I'm just going to fall back and recover. I appreciate all of the support and your time.
Fall back and recover. Again, he's the victim.
Your time and understanding.
He needs time off. He needs a break. This is straight out of like the Celebrity playbook. Like, I beat my wife. I know, but these people, what they've done to our family, I'm going to take some time off.
What? And he ends it with God bless.
Of course. God bless, and God bless our beloved Marine Corps.
There is a lot of comments on this, and they're mostly our fans.
Well, people do tend to.
I see a lot of names I recognize.
No, a couple maybe.
A lot.
Look, we're not that influential. I've been told.
Oh boy, Coddington Bear. The Coddington Bear that is posing as me is not me. Eric is still my friend.
So there was a fake Coddington Bear on there. Just smashing Nimmer. It was really funny. Our people are fucking devious. They're just the worst. They're the worst people. Bunch of stinkers.
So,
Pod Awful is saying that Nimmer personally took down one of the planes on 9/11. The one in Shanksville.
Really?
Yeah, I guess the one in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
did not know that.
Yeah, it was
How
him.
did he survive?
Eric Nimmer was the guy on tape you hear saying, "Let's roll."
Really?
And then they go and they beat up the guys like Patriots.
Wow, that guy's awesome, dude. We've seen him lying, and there wasn't a bit. You were saying you served in the Marines, and you got called out on it.
4 tours, and people are like, "Were you hearing 20?" All right, fine. He did say 20 something at one point. Obviously, we couldn't find those tapes, but I got him saying 9. And it's still 9. It's still 9 more than he has. So you know what I mean? What's 9 minus 9? Fucking 0, which is exactly what Eric Nimmer is, a fucking 0.
And he also said, "I sent a lot of people to meet their virgins." We saw that,
And people are trying to argue, well, that's kidding. He's kidding. But as I pointed out when we watched that clip before, he also goes on to say, yeah, I don't condone killing or smoking or cursing or sex with women. Like he turned the joke into another joke, which is that no, I really am a badass and I'll kill people. There's a DM from Nimmer saying 23. Oh boy, that's from Porcelain. Look, what we're saying is Eric Nimmer's a fucking liar. And if you guys want to double down with this guy, like they're trying to do this thing now where they're like, well, he's my friend. I'm going to stick with him because he's my friend. I understand that, but there's a way to stick with your friend and still go, look, dude, you fucked up. You need to make a real apology.
Right.
Or I'm not going to be your friend. There's a difference between friends and cult members and enablers.
No, you're right. And I would say the Owen thing is weird.
It's amazing.
The
Shout out to Jesse Lee Peterson.
The Owen thing is weird because, again, Owen has burned people. We've heard him burn people for much, much less. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He will scorch the earth and salt the fucking land for no reason.
Right. So I don't know. I will say this. You played that video. He was really cocky a couple weeks ago, Nimmer, huh? When he was calling out people and calling them faggots and liars, and he was just fucking going at them.
And look, to all the people that go, you're a bad man, you're bad people. To understand that it takes a certain skill set to break a bad person's spirit.
Yeah.
You can't just, you know what I mean? Like, you understand they've been making TV shows about the tortured detective since the beginning of time.
Right.
The guy who drinks and cheats on his wife. But he will also beat a fucking rape suspect into admitting what he did.
Right.
Some people need to be beaten into it. And you know what? Guess what? We're not done beating up on Nimmer because he hasn't admitted it yet. Till he comes clean. You guys want to double down? I want to double down too. I'm the king of doubling down on bad decisions. Let's do this. Let's drag this out every night.